Welcome back to Ferris Sports Update. Time to talk Bulldog Volleyball, and with us head coach Tia Brandel-Wilhelm. And coach, first of all, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us back.
Of course, big weekend for the Bulldogs all the way around, homecoming weekend, and I know it was nice to have your team back at home for the first time all year, and especially on homecoming weekend.
Well, yeah, I've been here like 29 years or 20, and this is probably one of like 3 homecomings that we've been a part of. So that was really neat to just to be here and see, gosh, driving around campus, all those retro sweatshirts and worn out things. It was really fun just to see all the people back.
I know for you, I had a chance to catch up with a lot of former players, alums that were back. Had a chance to honor the 2004 GLIAC championship team on Saturday. Yeah,
that was great. There were so many from that team were here. And then we had some more recent grads that were here also. You know, we probably had about 20 of our volleyball alumni back on campus this weekend. It was really cool.
As we get ready to go to the highlights, you started off first home match of the year against Parkside on Friday night. Maybe talk about what went well in that match, getting the 3-0 sweep.
You know, it didn't feel exactly like a 3-0 sweep. I thought Parkside, you know, we kind of jumped on them a little bit early. I thought our serving was pretty strong, and then they got back into a rhythm, and I felt like in that third set we just couldn't stop anything they did, so it was pretty tough.
Of course, came into the weekend undefeated, and I'm sure you're getting everyone's best shot here at this time of the season.
Well, I mean, I think we do anyway, but I think the GLIAC is just like that. Like, there's you know, a lot of coaches that have been around for quite a while, and we all know each other. We know each other's styles, so I feel like every time you play in the GLIAC, you know what to expect, and you're ready to fight.
Couple nice crowds this weekend. How nice is it to really start to build that home court environment, I guess, here in year 2 in this facility?
Yeah, it's really great, actually. I love that for the fans. You feel like you're right on the court and you're really a part of the action, and you know, you can feel the energy of the gym when you're out there on the court, so it's really neat. And I love it for our fans just to have that chance to, you know, be up close and personal.
I know the Bulldogs here in this match getting some veteran leadership, a lot of key players that are now in their senior seasons that have kind of led the way.
Yeah, a lot of key players in their senior seasons right now. Like there's sometimes that we'll have all seniors out there on the court at once, which is exciting and interesting and different. I mean, we haven't had many seniors the last 3 years, so it's been kind of fun.
I know you've had a chance to work some of the younger kids in there as well, kind of with some of those veteran leaders.
Yeah, well, we have 2 freshmen, a junior, that play a lot also, so it's really neat to see that for sure.
What were some keys here in this match? What are some things that you thought your team did well here against the Rangers?
You know, like that right there, I thought we hit, you know, we really tried to, you know, just establish a strong presence offensively, and I thought we were able to do that and take them away from what they wanted to do with their offense. But as the match went on, they got a little better, and you know, their offense really picked up a lot in the last set for sure.
Got a 3-0 win, and I know it was kind of a tight turnaround. You get back to getting the win on Friday night, but Saturday you got the football game, the homecoming festivities, and it takes a little bit to get focused, I guess, back on the match.
It is. I think, I mean, for volleyball, it's so different than a lot of other sports because, you know, hockey plays 2 games in a weekend, but it's the same team. Football plays 1 game a week. We played 3 games last week, 3 this week, 3 next week, and so that's 3 full scouts and all the different work and preparation that you have to do. So I think it's homecoming was a little less distracting just because we had to come in and we were practicing and going through our scout and going through film and getting ready for our game. So, but I know after the game it was great just to see all those alumni there and have a chance to, you know, introduce them to the current players and have time for that connection.
Here against Purdue Northwest on Saturday, and the second match of the weekend got off to a great start again, and Purdue Northwest, one of those teams that seems like they're getting better and better each and every time in the GLIAC.
Yeah, they are. They have a lot of players back from last year. Like pretty much the crux of their lineup is back, and you know, it shows they just do a lot of things well.
I know certainly you're undefeated still at 14-0 after this past weekend, but I know you guys are more focused on really kind of taking it a match at a time.
Oh, for sure. I know I say it all the time, right? It's just that thing that Tia says, but it definitely is just 1 match at a time. We're not like, we didn't do all this work to be undefeated in September. Like, I mean, it's cool, it's good, but we're more working on trying to be as good as we can be towards the end of the season, and we try to learn from every game that we play and, you know, put things into our list and work on getting just a little bit better so that when we reach the end of the season, we can be at our best.
How important is it in a match like this? Is it kind of wore on that you get a chance to get some other kids in there that really help add that depth to your team?
Well, we have some good depth, and Friday night we didn't have a lot of changes in the lineup. We just had the matchups that we wanted, but on Saturday we were able to, we wanted to get a few different kids in different spots just to, because we thought it was a little bit better matchup for us. And we have 4 or 5 kids that can go in the court and in games and in different situations, and especially blocking schemes that can be really successful. So we try to use them as much as we can.
I know the fans probably see it in a match like this when some of those other kids come in. It's got to make the practices very competitive as they go against some of the key players that you have in the top of the lineup.
Yeah, we feel like we're a deep team. One of our things on our team, our players want to have the best depth in the nation, and we feel like we have some players that come in and really do a great job. And sometimes they're out there a lot, and so it's not always that they're depth players, they're just in different scenarios a key player.
Of course, this week a busy week, and we're taping the show ahead of time, but early week matchup against Davenport on the road, and then you come back home to face Saginaw Valley and Lake Superior over the weekend.
Yep, and that'll be great. It'll be great to be home again, and I know it's fall break, so more students will be gone, but we're really looking forward to having the community out and just getting a chance to be in the gym again.
Of course, as a coach, I know it's a busy stretch here, but as a player, just kind of going through this grind where you get to play a lot of matches in a short kind of turnaround time, it's got to be fun for them.
It is fun. Like, people say, "Oh, such a grind." I'm like, no, like you're playing volleyball. That's your dream. That's what you've loved since you were 9 years old, and you get to just play games. Like, we don't do any of those hard things. We just get ready to game and go play the game, and it's kind of like every kid's dream, right?
I know number 5 in the nation this past week, and that's certainly got to mean a great deal in terms of the recognition that your program's receiving from what's taken place over the course of many decades.
Yeah, I think it's nice, and for sure it's nice, and it's a cool thing for the players to be recognized that way. But it's definitely not what we're training for every day.
Well, Coach, thanks for the time.
Thanks.
Best of luck this week, and congratulations on the great results so far.
Thanks so much.
That'll do it for Ferris Sports Update. Reminder, you can follow all the action online at ferrisstatebulldogs.com. Have a great week.